are you ready to start the test?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start off by talking about history. Do you enjoy learning about history at school?
I used to enjoy learning history at school, but now I don't have most of the time to pay attention for that subject. So yeah, I think I do not grow on it.
Interesting. Okay. And what kind of history do you learn about? Do you learn about Vietnamese history, or do you learn about other countries as well?
In my curriculum, I also learned about the history of the mostly on Vietnam and also America, England and France. Maybe some Russian.
Okay, cool. And how often do you watch TV programs or films or things like that about history now?
How often?
How often, yeah.
Like I said, I don't have much time to pay attention for this, so it's about is maybe sometime when I scroll on the internet and mostly on TikTok, is sometimes show in my page that about some short clips about history of Vietnam and some people, famous people have award in the war.
Okay. And do you think the internet is a good place to learn about history?
I think it have benefits and also some drawback that many people have.
Okay, what are the benefits, do you think?
The benefit is easy to the young people can access it because people now I think mostly spend the time on their internet. So history is some social media like TikTok, Facebook is easier for young people to read that than like a subject at school.
And what are the downsides of learning about social media online?
I think mostly is distractions. The disrupt about some kind of like maybe the fake news about history and the misinformations. Also that young people like easy to annoyed by another trends. So it's not easy to focus on this history.
Okay. And is there like an event in history or a person that you would like to learn more about?
Can you say that?
Yeah. Is there like an event in history or a person from history that you would like to learn more about?
Like the people I want to learn much about. No, I don't have.
Don't have? Why not?
Because I also don't have any interesting about the history and I cannot remember about the information. So if I have to read about some people in the history, I think I can remember much about
it. Next thing we're going to talk about is painting and drawing. Did you have painting or drawing lessons when you were at school?
In the past, when I was in secondary school, I have art subject and also the musician. But now in my high school, we don't have art subject because I'm learning in a science. We divide class like two types. That most student in class A is learn about science, and I study in class A, so I cannot learn the art subject.
Okay. And do you think that children should have to learn to paint and draw when they are at school?
I think is give more benefit for student learning art subject at school when they was in the kindergarten or some small grade, like grade 1, 2, and 3 primary school.
Okay. And why do you think some people like painting, like to have paintings in their homes?
In my opinion, I think most people like decorating their house by painting is maybe is the painting is from the famous people that they like, or some paint can give their house much more lighter and warmer.
Okay. And do you have any paintings in your home?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. What are they of?
They are made by stone, a lot of stone, and the artist is make the stone, stick the stone together and made it by like a picture of a river that have animals, birds, and sunsets. Like
Okay, cool. And yeah, okay, that brings us on to part 2 of the test by here. So for part 2 on here, do you have a pencil? You have a pen, yeah, good, okay. The next one we're going to do on here is, okay, so let me get my stopwatch ready, and okay. It's going to be your topic on here. Describe a film that you didn't like, okay? I'd like you to say which film you saw, when and where you saw it, what happened and why you didn't like it. Before you start writing, do you have any questions? No? No? Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, your time starts now. Okay, right then. So, okay, if you want to start writing that, let me get my stopwatch ready. Okay, whenever you're ready, Vân, you can start.
I watched a lot of movie when I was a kid because I spend most of the time play at home and just watch movie by the CD. So the film that I didn't like is the Snow White and Seven. Okay, this is Snow White. I watched this film when I was 5 years old, and the most scene in this film that I hated because is when the Snow White is lost in the forest, and she lost when it's in the dark. So also this one is the tree, the animals is feel like a ghost, and in my children opinion, I think this is the most scary screen that I have ever seen. And also I watched this film when I was a kid, so my mother language is Vietnamese, so I didn't learn anything about the English show. So when the Snow White speak in English, I cannot understand this much. So I hate it because I couldn't understand what the character say. or watch the information they give through the films.
Yeah, finished? Yeah, sure. Okay, no problem. Cool. All right then. Yeah. All right, cool. So, next one on here then, we're going to continue to talk about films. So, do you think that people in Vietnam prefer to stay at home or to go out and watch films?
I think it depends on their income, maybe. In my opinion, this is in my opinion, because when people they do not have much time to spend for their leisure or their hobby, and also the income is not good to spend for like for the tickets, they will choose watch movie at home. But if some people like want to share their space, their time with their friends, and also they have enough income to pay for their hobby, they can go to watch in the cinema.
Okay. And how do you think that people's leisure time is different today from in the past?
I think is have a lot of change. In the past, grandparent, father, parents also, they spend most of their leisure time to do the farm work or play in the ground, play with the natural around the house. But now the young children and young people, also children, spend most of the time in the internet and their phones, play video game and chat with their friends, not want to meet their friends in the real life.
Okay. And which do you prefer? Do you prefer playing outside or going out with your friends, or do you prefer staying in?
I'm the introvert person, so I prefer to stay at home because it helps me relax and can recharge my energy after I spend most of the time to work at school.
Okay. And in the future, do you think that all free time will involve computers?
Involved.
Yeah, do you think that all free time activities will require a computer, or do you think it will be like now?
I think it can change about involve much more the internet. Because the city growing up, so there are not more space for children, the safety space for children to play outside, so they have to spend most of the leisure time to the internet.
Okay. And now let's talk about public entertainment. What kind of public entertainments do young people enjoy in Vietnam?
Public entertainment?
Yeah, stuff anyone can do.
I think is maybe do some handmade workshops or watch movie in the cinemas and play in the. I just think about that.
Okay. And why is it important to have many places to have fun in a town?
Can you answer?
Why is it important to have many places for entertainment or to have fun in a town?
Why we need more
Yeah,
space?
why is it important to have many places you can go and have fun?
I think for children it can help them to develop more life skill communication skill. They can play around and can increase their physical health. For the young person or maybe adult, they can relax their feeling or can like live with the natural, so they maybe relax and yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, wonderful. That's going to be the end of the test then. So you can take your microphone off, thank you, and you can go and press the stop record button if you could please. It's great. Thank you very much.